Hi, all bankers. Welcome to the increment series of RBWM. As you know, in increment series, we are covering all the subjects. PPB, Indian economy, accounts, RBWM. So watch it completely, share it with your friends, like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon. See, you are getting it free, just subscription, that's it. And clicking on the bell icon. We are covering all the numericals, objective questions, case studies. Whatever is asked in the main exam, everything is covered over here. Today also, see, I'll be covering numericals, very important numericals. These are from the books only. These are not from outside, from the Macmillan book. And kindly note, these numericals are asked in the exam, and nowadays they ask you 5 marks case studies, even for JAIIB. So, watch it completely, like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon. Let's start. This case study comes for 5 marks. Or what do? They divide this in some parts and then they solve it. Excuse me. So find the encumbrance factor and the value of the usable FSI. You have to find out the encumbrance factor and the value of the usable FSI. Two points are asked. In exam, they can distribute it. Even then, they can ask you only encumbrance factor, they can ask you only usable FSI, or they can ask you something in between. So follow this completely. See what is given. Land area is given as 533 square meters, total built up is 205 square meters, permissible FSI is 1, construction cost is 5,000 per square meter, rate of land cost 2,000 per square meter, then desired returns is 9%. Usable carpet area is 155 square meter. Expected rent is 50 per square meter of the carpet area. Outgoings are 1/6 of the yield. These are the data given, and you have to find out encumbrance factor and the value of the usable FSI. How do you do this? Think everyone, there are 3 parts to this numerical. 3 parts. Okay? There are 3 parts to the numericals. One is desired returns. One part is covered up to desired returns. Second part is for encumbrance factor, and third part is usable FSI. So we'll solve all the 3 parts. Okay, let's move on fast because we have to cover a lot of portion in the given period. So we'll solve all the 3 parts. Okay, so let's start. First one. First, what did I say? We have to first focus on desired yields. This part, desired yields. Okay. So, how to get the desired yield? For getting the desired yield, this part. Then second part is encumbrance. Part number 1 is this, part number 2 is this, and part number 3 is FSI. Okay? So, let's start for the desired yield first. For finding the desired yield, you need to first get the details. What is the total cost? See, cost of construction is given. So, let's start. First one. Cost of construction. Cost of construction. What is the cost of construction given? What was it given? It is given, I think so, 10 lakhs. Cost of construction is 5,000 per square meter. And what is the built up area? Built up area is 205. What do you mean by this? See, I have built 205 square meter of my property, means land. I have built a house of 205 square meter and the cost is 5,000 per square meter. So multiply these. So my cost of construction is 5,000 into this. Similarly, second point also I'll tell you now, right now. Land cost 2,000. Okay. So what is the used land up till now? So that also we'll have to calculate. 2,000 into whatever has been constructed. That much land is gone now. See, understand this. This is my total land. This land is 533. 533. Out of this 205, I have built the house. 205. So this is gone. So this much plot is gone now. This much plot is of no use to me. So I'll have to first calculate what is gone over here and then I'll calculate what is remaining. Okay. So first let's move on to this. Cost of construction is what? 205 into 5,000, right? So 205 into 5,000. Give the answer fast. You also need to be fast now in this. What is the answer for this? 205 into 5,000. Fast. It is 10,25,000. Correct? 10,25,000. 25,000, right? This much is this. Now rupees everything I will not write. Okay. Then cost of FSI used means cost of the land used. Cost of FSI used. Cost of FSI used. Whatever is used by me. So what is it? So whatever land is gone. How much land is gone? 205. That is the house I have built. So 205 into what is the land cost? 2000. Right? So 2000 into 205. I'm a bit fast, but we have to cover mostly two numericals. This one and next one. So what is it? 4,10,000. 410,123. Okay, so this much is my total cost. So my total cost becomes how much? If I add these two, my total cost is, these two I'll add it. So total equals to total cost. Add these two, it is something 1435. So 14,35,000. 1435,123. Okay, so this much is my total cost. What is my desired return? Desired return is mentioned as 9%, right? So this 9%. 9% on my investment. So 1435 into 9%. Okay, 1435 into 9%. So desired return equals to desired returns equals to this. I'll just write the short form now. 14.35 into 9%. What is the answer? What is my expected return? This becomes 1 lakh. Multiply this. You get the answer first. You get it first. I'll also do it on the calci, everyone. I'll also try it on the calci. So it is what is the answer? 1 lakh, I'm seeing in the comments, 1,29,150. Yeah. 129. What is this? 150. Correct. 150. This is what I've seeing in the comments. So this is my desired returns. First part is over. Now second part, encumbrance factor. For second part, what you have to do is second, encumbrance. How to find out the encumbrance factor? So estimated yield. What is the expected return? The expected return given over here is expected rent is 50 rupees per square meter of carpet area. What is my carpet area? 150. So what will be my expected return? Multiply these two. And this is for per square meter for month. This 50 rupees is per month. It's always per month. So for 1 month I am getting 50 rupees into 155. So 12 months it will be, multiply this. So expected yield, estimated yield is what? Estimated yield means estimated returns. So estimated yield equals to yield. Okay. So that is equal to, what is that? 50 into, what is it? 50 into 155 into 12. 155 into 12. Okay. So that is my estimated yield. What is it? Get the answer. Everyone, get the answer. It is 93,150. In the comments I am seeing, what are you giving in the comments? Yeah, 93,000. Students are giving me 93,000. Okay, 93,000. Correct, it is 93,000. What is outgoing? This much I am getting it as the rent. Okay, I want this much. I am getting this much. Now in this is my gross income which I am getting. Some money is going out also. What is going out? All this admin expenses. See this. Outgoings are 1/6 of the yield. This much money is going out. So 1/6 of this amount, what? 93,000, right? So 1/6 of 93,000 is going out. So it is outgoings. Out. I'll just write outgoings now equals to 1/6 into 93,000. So what is the answer we are getting? 1/6 into 93,000. This much is going out. It can be your salary, society expenses, it can be your electricity bill, everything. So it is 15,500. 15,500. This much is the outgoing. So what is the net yield now? Net. This much I am gaining. 93,000. This much is going out. So net is what? Now I'll have to subtract. So net equals to net. Net equals to, what is it? Subtract 93,000 minus 15,500. So 93 minus 15,500. What is the answer? 77,500. 77,500. This much is my net income. Now what is my encumbrance factor? Encumbrance factor means whatever I am getting gross, whatever I am getting net, what is the percentage? So encumbrance factor equals to encumbrance factor, okay, equals to my net upon gross. So net upon gross is what? 77,500 divided by 93,000. What is the answer? 77,500 upon 93,000. Do it, everyone. Everyone do it. So it is 0.833. Right? Are you getting this? Everyone, I've got it from comments, your comments only. 0.83. Okay, this much is your encumbrance. First answer, you got it. Next is what? The value of the usable FSI. Value. Now this value, you'll say it's very simple. Subtract it just. It's not that simple. You have to use encumbrance factor over here. See, now we'll focus on the third part. Third part. Value of the usable FSI. For this, what you have to do is, for value of the usable FSI, first find out what is the usable FSI. Say this. 533 was the total plot area. 205 is gone. So what is remaining now out of this? So 328 is remaining. This much I can build it. Right? This much I can build it. So what is the cost of this plot now? The land cost is right now 2,000. So this much I can get it right now. If I sell this remaining land, I can get this much. So when I can get this much, but the buyer will also say, what are the outgoings? So and so is going out. So he'll multiply this with the encumbrance factor. So what happens is, value, when you calculate the value, your value becomes like this. See, 328 multiplied by, see this, 328 multiplied by cost. What is the cost? 2,000. And multiplied by, again, this encumbrance factor which we got it, 0.83. Because this much net this person will be getting, whoever purchases this land, net this person will get 0.83 only. Because remaining will go into the expenses. So this is how the usable FSI is calculated. Say this. So value of the usable FSI. So firstly, FSI equals to FSI usable. Usable FSI equals to, what is that? 533 minus 205, right? 533 minus 205. 533 minus 205. So it is what? What were you getting? 328, right? 328. 328. Now, value of the usable FSI. You don't want FSI. You want value of the usable FSI. So, value of the usable FSI is what? Value equals to, okay, this value equals to, multiply this 328 multiplied by 2000 multiplied by 0.83, encumbrance. So, what are you getting as the answer? Multiply this with 0.83. You must get it. Let me see the answer. How many of you have typed it? Let me see in the comment section. Everyone type it in the comment section. It is 546,448. That's what I am getting. Means others students are also giving me 546,448. This is what we are getting, the encumbrance factor. Means value of the usable FSI. So your two answers are these. First one answer was this. Second answer was this. Now in exam, they can ask you as a 5 marks case study also, or they can separate it. They can ask you only this much for 2 marks. They can ask you only this much for 2 marks. They can only ask you this much for 2 marks. Anything can be done. So question can be distributed in any ways. So that's why you need to study the complete case study, and in exam if they ask you part by part, then also it will be easy for you. Then only you will become this superhero, isn't it? Got it? So you need to study this properly. Got it? Next one, rent calculations. This is also an important case study. Again, this can be also broken into various parts. A new building stands on a plot costing 10 lakh. Construction cost is rupees 20 lakh. Expected returns are 5% on the land cost, 8% on the construction cost. What are the expenses? Annual repairs are 0.5% of the cost of construction. Other outgoings are 30% of the gross rent. Coefficient of sinking fund is 0.005 of construction cost. Find the annual rent. Means this all data is given and you have to find out what rent should you charge. If you are the owner of this property, what rent should you charge to that customer? So let that rent be R. See, we'll directly hit it immediately, okay? Let that rent be R. I don't know R. I have to calculate this R. Now what I have to do is, I have to first calculate, look at the data. Okay? First I have to look at the data. Expected return is what? 5% on the land cost. This is my land cost. 8% on the construction cost. So construction cost is what? 20 lakhs. So I am having 5% on 10 lakhs and 8% on 20 lakhs. This is my expected return. I am the owner. I want this much returns. So let's calculate expected returns now. First, you have to calculate whatever I want. So expected, okay? Expected returns. Expected returns, okay? So 5% on 10 lakhs, okay? 5% on 10 lakhs. 5% on 10 lakhs plus 5% on 10 lakhs, 10 lakhs plus 8% on 20 lakhs. So calculate it. 5% on 10 lakhs plus 8% on 20 lakhs. Do it everyone. 5% on 10 lakhs and 8% on 20 lakhs. What is the answer? What are you getting everyone? Do it everyone fast. I'll also do it on the calci. So 0.05 into 10 lakhs, 10, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So it is 50,000. 10 lakhs, 5%. 5% on 10 lakhs. So 50,000 plus 8% on 20 lakhs. 8 to the 16. 1 lakh 60,000. So what is my total? Expected return is what? 2 lakh 10,000. This much is my expected return. This is what I want from this property. Now what am I getting? For what am I getting? See, I need to first, what am I getting from this? First you tell me. I want that, whatever that 2 lakh some amount, 2 lakh 10,000. But what am I getting? I am getting only R. This is my returns. This is what I am getting. And from this also, all these expenses are going out. So what are the expenses? Let's calculate the expenses now. Gross and net. This is my gross amount. Gross. And now I want the net. This is what, when I subtract these expenses, I will get the net. Okay. So now calculate the net amount. For that, you will have to first calculate the expenses. So 3 expenses are given. 0.5% of cost of construction, 30% of gross rent, and 0.005 of construction cost. So let's calculate 0.5% of cost of construction. It means what? See, expenses. I'll write here expenses. Expenses. number 1. Okay, 0.5%, 0.5% into 20 lakhs. What is the cost of construction? 20 lakhs. 0.5% of 20 lakhs. So percent means what? Divide by 100. So it is 0.05. 0.0 divided by 100. 2 zeros, right? It is 0.5 or 0.5? 0.5%, okay? 0.5% of cost of construction. So 0.5 divided by 100. So it will be 0.005. 0.005 into 20 lakhs. So what is the answer? Multiply this. 0.005 into 20 lakhs. What are you getting? 5 to the 10. Okay. So 5 to the 10. I think so 10,000. 10,000. Expense number 1. What is expense number 2? Other outgoings. 30% of the gross rent. So 30% of the gross rent means 30 upon 100 into R. So now 30 upon 100 or 30 divided by 100 into R. This is my second expense. So how will you write this? This is equal to 0.3 into R. This is my second expense, right? What is my third expense now? Third expense is given as 0.005 into construction cost. It is same as the above one. So similar means 0.005 into 20 lakhs. So again the answer is same, 10,000. So what is my total expense now? Total expense. My total expense is, I'll add all these three. So my total becomes, see this total expense. Shall I write it over here? Yeah. Total equals to expense. So that is equal to 10 plus 10 is 20,000 plus 0.3R. So 20,000 plus 0.3R. This is my total expense. Okay. So what is my income then? This is my expense. But what is my net income then? My income will be whatever I am getting. What am I getting? I am getting R. From that I will subtract these expenses. So my net income equals to net income. That is equal to R minus, look at this, R minus 20,000 plus 0.3R. So if you solve this minus comes inside. So it will be minus 20,000 and this will be 0.3R minus. So R minus 0.3, 1R minus 0.3. So 0.7R minus 20,000. So this is my net income. But this net income I am getting it from my rent. But what have I said? This is my expected return. So I'll write this as A and I'll write this as B. What should be the rule? The rule should be what am I getting and what am I expecting. So I'll have to equate them. So A should be equal to B. So equate this, A equals to B, because this is what I want and this is what I am getting. So they should be equal. So A equals to B. A equals to B. So solve this now. A equals to B means 2,10,000 equals to 2,10,000 equals to, what is this? 0.7R minus 20,000. 0.7R minus 20,000. Okay. Now take 20,000 on the other side. If you take 20,000 on the other side, you will get it as 0.7R equals to 2,10,000 plus 20,000. So 2,30,000. 30. Right? So 0.7R equals to 2,30,000. So what is R then? Divide this R. So R equals to, I'll write it over here. R equals to 2,30,000 divided by 0.7. So what is the answer? Divide this. 2,30,000 divided by 230, 1, 2, 3, right? Divided by 0.7. So 3,28,571. 3,28,571. This is annual rent. Annual. Kindly note, I am expecting this much as annual rent. If I want monthly, then if I want monthly, divide this. If I want monthly, divide this by 12. So now everyone, before going, the new batches of Adda 24/7 are just in the starting phase. Just officers batch. Okay, they are just in the starting phase for JAIIB. Join it ASAP. See, this is for C, and here you go for JAIIB. Officers batch. See this. Okay, join this ASAP. Ebooks, mock tests, live classes, recorded sessions, everything you get. Plus discount part is huge right now. Right now, if you click this, click on buy now, put the code Y432. Look at this. 82% discount you are getting, plus 1% extra by downloading the app. Always remember, download the app first, then purchase. You'll get 1% extra discount. Also, I would suggest you to join the Increment Mahapack of JAIIB. If you join this Increment Mahapack, you need not join any batch. All the batches will automatically come to you. All of them. So join this Increment Mahapack. 15 plus batches per subject. Per subject, 15 plus. Ebooks, mock tests, live classes, physical question bank for each subject, physical formula bank for each subject. Note all these points. Plus study planner, how to plan, when to complete what, everything you will be getting, study planner. So it's a win-win situation. Join this ASAP. And 82% discount, that is there. 1% extra, that is also there. And one more, triple validity offer. Focus on this. This is the cherry on the cake. You buy for 5 months, you get it for 15 months. You buy for 9 months, you get it for 27 months. 3 times. Plus the discount is there. Plus 15 plus batches are there. Plus ebooks, mock tests, physical classes, physical batches, physical books, physical formula bank. Everything is there. Join ASAP. Okay? Bye.